Hello, lovely people of the internet. It's your bestie and confidant, Villainy.
And today I'm going to harass your eyesight with a barrage of the most vile content presently existing on YouTube, or did at some point. Why am I doing this? I don't like to see you happy, that's why.
By now, I think it's fair to say we've carved out a reputation as the neighborhood sewer inspectors of YouTube. We're that channel that criticizes and exposes questionable and depraved content hiding in the murky, foul-smelling corners of the platform, which is mostly true. There are, however, one of two formats we employ when tackling these types of videos.
The godmother's approach is worlds apart from mine. She'll take a problematic YouTube channel, break down why it's bad, offer some background context, lay out the tactics they use, and essentially give you a full investigative dossier. My approach is ridicule and relentless mockery for a solid 4 to 10 minutes. No moral lessons, no food for thought, no eye-opening revelations, just battery and butchery. But you lot seem to quite enjoy this format since my very first solo video did pretty decent. It's the second best performing video on this channel, so I suppose that unfiltered hate must have resonated with a few. Henceforth, in today's video, we will be going back to the beginning, back to season 1, revisiting the early videos of me hammering down on the opposition, while present-day me sprinkles in some extra context and fun facts. There's so many more of you now. I had 700 subscribers when I made my first solo video, so yeah. For some of you, this might be a nostalgic little trip. For others, it's a peek into what this channel used to be and how far it's come. So without further ado, gently place your gas masks on. It's about to get toxic.
First casualty.
A marvel indeed. We're making this shit in 3D now. It's over, folks. Humanity has lost. You mean to tell me someone out there booted up Blender, worked on the assets and models, and proceeded to work on jiggle physics for the booty cheeks of disgust from the kids' animated movie Inside Out? Productive day at the office, was it? Let's have a look at the channel description of this very troubled individual. I like to create animations for fun based on the fantasies in my head. Cartoon sat at the screening of Inside Out, fantasizing about... There's absolutely no way you don't have an... I said it, prove me wrong. So, Cartoon proceeds to remake the exact same thing, just swaps out the characters this time around. Like it's literally the same thing. And they pulled in 5 million views in 2 weeks. It's unfortunate, but it can't be helped. Stuff like this always lures in two types of people. First, we've got the average person who sees this pop up on their feed and wonders, what the heck is YouTube recommending me this afternoon? And then they click out of pure curiosity. And then we have the special crowd who are like, yes, this is exactly what I was looking for. Been constantly refreshing my YouTube homepage just for this. I've been waiting my whole life to see joy and disgust suspended in midair by... Is that Deku from Gintama? How are you carrying 2 people at once that effortlessly? How much does this man bench?
No. Disgust plus joy equals friendship.
I guess he invested all his points on strength and left out charisma. Why is he speaking like an intelligent ape?
Never.
Pretty please.
Okay.
Jesus, this again? This thumbnail is abysmal. What circumstances could have possibly led to this? And the answer to that question is, well, nothing. Nothing led to that thumbnail as it exists individually in its own realm, without any link whatsoever to the video. It's just more reused clips. There's this shit again. And what we just watched just now.
Never.
Pretty please.
They can't even be asked to make new waste. They're practically digging their hands right in the toilet bowl to keep spamming the platform with their expired feces in order to make as much money with as little effort as possible. Why? Just why? For what purpose?
For what purpose?
Oh, so the new girl's already invading everyone's privacy. Who would have guessed? Did this place mess you up already?
Stop it, Jax. This isn't funny. You could have killed me.
Why is it already stinking?
Hey!
Ouch! Bubble, I'll kill you. Come here.
There's so much weird in this. How everything looks is weird, like Jax looks like he's on something. And Pomni is balding? What? When did that start happening? The animations are also so sluggish. It's almost like they're trying their best to stretch the video to hit that sweet 8-minute mark for more ad revenue. What's this guy's problem, by the way? You don't need to do all that to inspect a fried squirrel. Why does everything look high in these?
Ragatha, where are you?
Hello.
This took a full 4 seconds to make. 3.
Ew! Oh no, I'm stuck. Help! Help!
Is this what I think it is?
Finally, my dream has come true. I will enjoy this.
Wait, who is there? What are you doing? No, please stop it.
Ha! That's hilarious! See what they did there? It looked like she was being R-worded for a bit there, but turned out she was only being tickled with a feather. Delete your fucking channel, mate. This feels familiar. Wait, am I having a deja vu moment? Oh no, right, it's the same shit with a different font, you absolute baboon!
Discuss plus Tony equals friendship.
Never.
Pretty please.
Okay.
For fuck's sake!
Second casualty.
Hello, have I reached Cute Cat AI?
Yes, this is Cute Cat AI customer support. How may I be of service?
I have a suggestion, or rather a formal request.
What is this request?
Can you not exist?
Excuse me?
Guys, are we seeing this page? Like, what the fuck is this? What is this? What kind of ref waits for the fight to get to this point? I'm literally seeing your skeletal structure. Maybe it's time to stop.
Hell nah.
Let's take a look at this silly video.
This would have been a great day if the police
Hold the fuck on, I just opened the video. Christ! My God, there's so much blood everywhere. How many times did you die? Who is your opposition? And what's with the jolly fucking narration paired with this imagery?
His father hadn't gone to the supermarket. The terrorist could have appeared anywhere.
Even the song is AI. The human involvement in this channel is 6% max. And that's only because this video was uploaded by a human. And even with that, I wouldn't bet the farm on it. I'm wondering, do you guys even look at the videos you generate before uploading? Or is that automated too?
Stop calling this number.
Attention, everyone. Hand over your money.
If a robber came in talking like Brightside, I don't think a single dollar would leave the register. Is he having a fucking aneurysm mid-robbery?
Hide well and don't make any noise, son.
Please don't explode in my face.
You think you can beat the police, you dirty rat.
Now, are you firing the robber or the supermarket? You dolt. This is an out-of-body experience. I feel my soul leaving my body the longer I watch this. Einstein couldn't have predicted that in the future we'd have. Whatever the f this is. Holy shit, how is this rat still alive? Can you hit your fucking shots? He was literally in your face. Yeah, screw this. Can't be arsed. This is why your son dies. Dead as hell. Spaghetti? We're going to look at this silly video next. It's their most popular... Goodness me. Then this must have been your aunt, because that is not the same person.
Please buy it for me.
Okay, honey, let's go to the supermarket.
I do not think that's your mother.
What is that? What the f is that?
That's still not your mother. Did this journey take 9 months? Why is she getting more pregnant?
Why is the red light here so long? It's so annoying. Just run the red light.
My face when I'm rapidly exceeding the speed limit in a school zone. Do you know how fast you must be driving to catapult someone that high up on impact? Like, where are you even going? Oh God, this is just terrible. This is horrifying. And the people just casually walking by in the background like it's every other Tuesday. Isn't it time to maybe change the fucking song? This stupid The Weekend Meow Cat remix is still blasting in my ear, even at this moment. Why? I'm telling you, not a singular human thought went into this. Not one. Everything was generated from start to finish. My face when I gain an instant 4-kill streak after running over a pregnant woman and spawn camping her unborn triplets. How many bloody bottles is that? That's at least 30. And he's not even drinking them. This bloke isn't even under the influence or anything. He just likes the drunk driving aesthetic. What? Are you accelerating or reversing? And what are you doing in the passenger seat? What the hell is going on? Why are there human doctors? My brain fucking hurts. Why give birth when you can just walk out your mum's gaping wound? Of course she's still pregnant. Who the fuck is that?
Hello, police officer. There is a bad dog that hit a
You're
pregnant
reporting
cat
the wrong
and drove
person.
away.
Okay, we will dispatch more police to arrest...
How are you still working here? Didn't your son die 3 times because of you? Congrats, you got him.
Dad, I want to eat fried chicken thighs. Please buy me some.
I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Garfield if he had never been cast. Oh, let's see what his genius idea is. He buys an eggplant. He strokes the eggplant and this liquid oozes out.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
How? Where did the chicken even come from? Aren't you going to ask where your meals are coming from? After getting her chicken, she looks for something else to bother her unemployed dad with. The plot was dragging on, so I decided to skip through the video. That may have been a mistake. And this is where we conclude. I was going to look at one more video, but that's enough. I've had enough. I'm driving over a cliff. Goodbye.
Best idea ever.
Third casualty.
Oh my gosh.
What the f is this bullshit?
GM Craft makes Erd Cartoon's work look like a cinematic masterpiece. They've both even got very similar videos. Imagine Erd Cartoon being your role model, your inspiration, who you're actively working towards being. Please reevaluate your life goals.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Are you showering your soul? That water's running right through you. Must be a spiritual shower, something your creator definitely needs as well.
Oh my gosh.
Don't step in jail, Brody. They won't let you out.
Well, that was an oddly weak stomp. My gran-nan with double cancer and hepatitis remastered can hit way harder than that. If someone came into my shower looking up at me with that stupid smirk, urine-coloured eyes and teeth, you'd know it's getting down. I'll treat your jaundice with my medicinal fists. Why does Pomni look like a crackhead hooker you'd find in the alleyways of GTA? What the hell is this?
No, what?
We're seeing the effects of alcoholism in real time. Two girls appear out of thin air before you, tongues sticking out like they're on the spectrum. Sounds about right.
Oh my god.
Stop doing that face. You look highly autistic.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes.
Ah, skibbity toilet. Pulling in all the kids with this one, huh? Weirdo. The audacity, the fucking audacity, completely ruining someone's original work and then proceeding to slap their "I think you should take that thing in the middle" off. No, trust me, you won't be facing the lawsuit of your life. There's a Pomni Witch clause that clearly states, if Pomni is depicted in such a way that she'd metaphorically be burned at the stake, no copyright infringement applies.
Jax or Y?
Yes?
Okay, so again, I can confirm there are two Pomnis on my screen right now. I'm pretty sure which Pomni doesn't canonically exist. Did these content farms literally create her just because they couldn't sexualize a girl in a clown outfit well enough? What am I asking? Of course they did!
Oh my god.
I swear if I hear that "oh my god" one more time, do you have that singular file in your voice folder?
Oh my god.
Just
Oh
one?
my god.
Well, what do you know? She's fucking blind. Guess that explains why she's fawning over this thing.
Next cursed video.
Yup, now they're just posting straight up porn.
Jax, come to me. I have something for you. Just have a drink and don't ask questions.
That's typically not a good idea. Never listen to someone who tells you that. What you do when you can't be asked to animate. Teleportation!
Kindly deposit the fries within the confines of the bag.
Oh my god.
Wow, is it really me?
No, it's not really you. You're not even Jax!
I'm gonna look in the mirror.
And the side effect was permanently sounding like a flamboyant femboy. See, nothing in this world comes free, unless you're trying to pay for GM Craft's expertise that still has zero costs. Actually, it's gotten to the point where they pay you for hiring them. GM Craft is similar to an NGO, non-profit, but definitely not humanitarian. As with absolute certainty, you will not be faring well after what's to come. This fucking video followed me here too. Imagine that. And it looks so much worse here. What the hell are those polygons? Vice City graphics! Very entertaining screenshot you're playing, isn't it? Everything looks like shit, yet they've taken the time to make accurate light reflections on anxiety. I don't get why that's the priority. A highly detailed anxiety is literally the last thing anyone wishes to see. I think I'm going to do one more video, then conclude.
No!
Are you serious, my brother?
Yeah, nothing can be that interesting, you're bloody kid.
I swear, MFs be doing too much to look nonchalant. Give it a rest.
Know when to put your phone away, folks.
And seriously, stop going for the nonchalant dreadheads.
Here? What if here?
Not here.
And if it's here?
No, don't go there.
Not here. That's it? Checkmate. Now you're fulfilling my wish.
I'll pick it up. Oh, Jax, I'm stuck.
Honestly, why are content farms so obsessed with this scenario? They've run the same shtick into the ground way too many times. Doesn't it get old? And why are Ragatha's knockers competing with the size of the chessboard? You know you've hit a new low when the thing you're sexualizing has hooves for feet. Hooves for feet.
Come on, Jax, even stronger. Stronger.
Ah, what's going on here?
Get me out, Jax.
Kane, don't stand still.
Oh.
Help.
GM Craft, I sentence you to an eternity of whatever that sound was.
Just a little more. You can do it. I'm almost done. That's it. I got her.
Oh, what are you doing here?
And Ragatha is dead.
Without complete information, do not rush to draw conclusions. Otherwise, your brain
Motherfucker, are you trying to
will
serve us a life
finish
lesson
drawing the
with this
missing
daft
pictures.
plot?
Fourth casualty.
Nope. No. I can't. I shall not. I refuse and rebuke this. Yeah, I'm going to play some tennis. You're going to watch me play tennis. The troubled channel we're diving into today goes by the name DIY Jimmy. Do it yourself, Jimmy. Ruin my childhood yourself, Jimmy. Actually, you know what else I think you should do yourself? Wait, never mind. I don't think I'm allowed to say that. Honestly, I don't get why there's DIY in your name as if you're some arts and crafts channel, unless that's what you used to do. Oh, so that's what they actually used to do. What went wrong, man? Not this weird playing with toys shit again. That's exactly what Slim Toons used to do, and we all know how that turned out. But anyways, we're more concerned, very concerned, about the new stuff they've decided to make after building up a kid audience. You start off with this.
I think he's the same color as me. He can't be bad. We'll get along, I guess.
I don't know. I wouldn't trust him, to be honest. Maybe we shouldn't open the door for him.
And then you move on to make this.
Bathroom's free, sweetie.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Love the silly little sound effects they add to desperately maintain the kid-friendly brand they've got going on. Very fitting. Also, calling your older brother sweetie has to be weird in every state besides Alabama.
I think about him, and it pisses me off. I need more.
Can you all just watch me play tennis? I'm really not in the mood for this incest shit. Like, I'm really good. Watch. I'm literally on fire.
My dream.
Now, what the fuck was that sound? Come on, man. What the fuck? My God, what was that pop? Shit.
Dreams are getting more and more pleasant.
Wow. Wow.
Is she supercharging her? Sounds like she's opening a bloody vault in Fortnite. Like, what is even happening here? What kind of sound design is this?
Wow.
Get out of my face! What?
So stop watching TV. It's time to do some laundry. Well, if you have laundry to do, bring it to me right now.
Okay, I'll get the dirty clothes.
That little kid voice, don't make this weird. Please, I'm begging.
Here's one you can wash.
I swear these goofy sound effects, like, this crap is not funny. Why are you trying to memify fricking incest corn?
Very funny.
What does that say? What even is he holding? Is that supposed to be a mask or something?
All right, let me wash this one too. I have to check all the clubs.
And we're back to tennis. Woo! Easy, too easy. You've got nothing on me, Venus. Villainy is unbreakable.
Oh, my God.
Dies from epic cringe.
Where is Gumball? He fell asleep again?
Oh my God!
This is so disgusting, man, and the meme sounds are actually irritating me.
Wake up, honey! You need to clean your room.
Nice.
Firing squad.
Oh my God!
Is that 2018 Daquan? Are you serious? Oh, I get what this is. This bloke probably started out his YouTube career on a different account trying to be a Fortnite YouTuber, so he downloaded all the sound packs. But when that failed, all he had left was a gigabyte worth of Fortnite meme edit sounds. So naturally, when he started dubbing degenerate comics, he revisited his Fortnite meme edit sound folder and thought, this might work. I don't see why it won't. That's the only possible explanation for this.
Yeah, boy.
See, it's just as I said.
Let's play funniest face game.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Yeah. The winner gets something sweet. The game has begun. You go first.
I don't understand how the sound effects are pissing me off more than the comic itself. How have you managed that, Jimmy? How? That's literally your only contribution to this. I don't think this is a comic you created. How have you made an already terrible product even worse? I'm pretty sure I'd be better off if the sound was replaced with dragon claws scraping glass throughout the entire video. Like, I'd be way less uncomfortable than this. Because not only do I feel sick from the horrors on my screen, but the sound effects make me feel stupid as well. I feel mentally handicapped with this constant out-of-place sound effects you keep using in this disgusting piece. The mom's about to meet her son in this shot. Okay, what sound effect can I use when he's inappropriately touched? Yeah, that yah sound from 09, that could work. Really brings the life into this scene. Christ! I'm not looking at that anymore. I think this will be the last video of theirs I critique. Ugh. I'm not paid enough for this.
Well, we have to...
Opening with the Vine boom sound is truly a baffling choice.
Well...
This video is only 40 seconds long, but I'd honestly be way more excited to binge watch golf from the first season all the way to when the main character got arrested, all while streaming my favourite country music mashup mix. Heck, I'd rather be Rodwave's rented resting chair for an hour than watch this video. Okay, maybe not an hour, but at least 30 minutes. Actually, 8 minutes would probably be my limit. I'll just use that time to watch a standard YouTube video, yeah? Alright. Maybe 3 minutes. Let's just watch the damn thing.
Well, we have to study, because exams are coming up.
Why does he sound like he's 40 years old? If they were trying to imply he's not a minor, then I don't think they would have drawn him like one. Loud freaking gulps! We get it! This isn't attention to detail, it's attention to distress, right?
Oh no! Don't get distracted by her. Focus on studying.
Study my art. You sound like you should be out there looking for a job.
Come on, you can do it!
Hey, what are you? A nerd reading so many books. Let's go out. Have fun.
I can't have fun. I have exams coming up, and I'm not ready for them. And if I get a bad grade, my grandfather said to take away...
You're the freaking grandfather! It's you!
...my space watch.
I'm not the one who added the Vine boom in, by the way. We're looking at the fan art now. For some reason, I'm a dragon in this. I'll take it. This art style totally gives off Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends vibes. It looks like they gave them a whole new wardrobe. Kind of funny. This has to be the best by far. You didn't need to go all out like this, but the shading, colours, line art and background are all on point. Great stuff. The only reason I'm not using this as a profile picture, aside from asking permission of course, is that I don't want to confuse people into thinking it's my art. Plus, when I eventually transition to my own, I don't want anyone getting mixed up. But seriously, Matcha, this is amazing. I guess if this is what I get after sacrificing my sanity to endure these horrors, it's all worth it.
No. No. No!
Fifth casualty.
Yeah, forget Veneria. Did the freaking sun gain bloody The abysmal channel we're looking at today goes by the name PKR Show. PKR Show. How about you? Show yourself out. Now, a subscriber asked me to cover this channel, but I was hesitant because, well, you know how YouTube is. The fact that this channel exists, posting this type of content consistently, is honestly mind-baffling. For those of you who aren't creators, let me explain. Each video you upload has to go through multiple steps and checks before it's finally made public. So seeing something like this is shocking, to say the least.
No, what?
I don't remember seeing this instrument in the game. Oh, come on, for fuck's sake!
Can we get much higher? Can we get much...
Honestly, This was also my exact reaction to this. Just to remind you all, Sprunky is a music game. A frickin' music game mod! That's PKR show for you folks, turning a music game mod created by a 15-year-old into this filth. Kudos to you, man. 1 sub equals 1 cookie. You can keep the damn thing. And why did he sneak himself in there? Are you not ashamed, gentlemen? Do you want to be found? What was the need for that? Tell me, what was their crime?
Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth.
Oh, right, never mind.
Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth.
Yeah, I get it. Want to see something silly? Let's check out PKR Show's oldest videos. First ever video, life insurance in the USA. Yeah, that was his first ever video about bloody life insurance, and I thought my switch up was extreme. Anyways, not from America? No worries, we've got life insurance in the UK as the follow-up video. Still not helpful? Maybe how to apply for life insurance in Germany might interest you. You'd think by the 4th video the word insurance wouldn't be this much trouble. But here we are. I'm actually in tears at how people will do literally anything for the bag. Like, this man simply does not care. He used to make videos about taxes, real estate, cryptocurrencies. Imagine the poor soul who actually subscribed back then. Wakes up every morning with death taunting him, whispering in his ear, better pray for that how to apply for life insurance in Barbados video or else your family is next. But instead, he wakes up to Sprunky tatters and Sprunkies farting on each other. And then he dies. The music isn't even good, it sounds like straight dog shit. Right. Keep that instrument far fucking away! Yeah, I'm done here. Can't be asked to look at any more. Subscribe to me and report them. Farewell.
Sixth casualty.
What the fuck?
Now, 5 years ago, I made a video where I talked about Elsa Game, a scenario that, quite honestly, should kind of scare you, alright?
Elsagate is the name given to a bunch of disturbing and inappropriate videos being targeted towards children. These videos were incredibly bizarre, and they mostly featured grown adults in kid character costume.
The exact origins of Elsagate content is pretty unclear, but there is evidence that channels started producing this content as far back as 2015.
Elsagate. Back in 2016, the lid was blown on a site-wide operation. A ring of channels had been making content targeting children that contained violence and highly suggestive sexual themes.
Check this out, new at 4 o'clock. Scary videos on a popular children's app. Inappropriate videos have infiltrated YouTube Kids, often showing popular children's characters in violent and even...
2017 was a dark, horrible time. But what if I told you 2017 never really left? I've been covering a series of peculiar, kid-oriented channels with inappropriate themes, so trust me when I say 2017 is here to stay, unless, of course, extreme measures are taken. But here's the thing. We can't just sit on our asses and put all our faith in YouTube to step up and handle these disturbing channels. We all have a part to play. By staying extra observant of what the young ones are subscribing to and reporting these types of channels, progress can be made. It might take a while, but every effort counts. Like I said, I've covered quite a number of channels that fall under the Elsagate genre of content, but the channels I'm talking about today are different. I've never really explored, let's say, live-action brain rot. There's just something uniquely eerie about seeing real people in these concerning videos. It hits on a whole other level of unsettling. Unlike the other types, such as the animations, which are sometimes so bizarre and low effort that you might assume they were made by a teenager who hasn't developed an appropriate moral compass to navigate life's many obstacles, or even if they were made by an adult, it'd be those types of adults, if you know what I mean. The kind you instinctively know not to make eye contact with. But, like, looking at these, they look like regular people. People you and I could have the pleasure or displeasure of knowing. For people deliberately making harmful content to attract kids, they're way too normal looking. Like, this man looks like he's got a certificate in some obscure field of study, one that might be doing nothing for him, but a certificate nonetheless. These could be functional members of society. It's just off-putting. Does it really take that little to completely lose it and start making weird, suggestive videos toward children? Unlike the previous channel, this one consistently features inappropriate thumbnails of women dressed in sprunky costumes. Or at least trying to dress in sprunky costumes, because in multiple of their recent videos, the model seems to still be figuring out how to fully put the damn thing on. Trapped in the restroom with 2 sprunkies. What are we doing on the toilet if not taking a dump? No clue, but whatever's going on here apparently leads to a sad story. Then we've got two pregnant sprunkies standing on a third. Why did they need to be pregnant for this? Is the extra weight somehow crucial to the plot? And there's one where the sprunky is... Something tells me these stories are not all that sad. Got some freak shit going on in this one. These thumbnails are just vile. What else can I say? How have you managed that? Seriously, how do you guys think the conversations between the channel creators go regarding their thumbnails? Alright, so I'm going to be posted up by the pigs, right?
Understood. Are you going to be feeding them? Or perhaps bathing?
No one gives a flying shit what I'm doing to the pigs. I want my bum to take up half the screen. Can you do that?
Oh yes, of course I can. Wow, you're such a genius. The kids are going to love this one.
And it's not just the thumbnails that are weird. The actual videos are just as strange.
Let's go take a shower.
Okay.
Bathing is really fun.
Oh my god! Wow!
Yeah, we're teaching kids to be weirdos now. My favourite character is the peeping Tom spying on the 2 sprunkies trying to take a bath in the State Lake Reserve. What is this man?
Ooh!
Oh my god!
Isn't Spider-Man supposed to be like a goddamn hero? What the fuck is he doing? How convenient is it that the creators can get away with making these without exposing their identities? I don't think you're ever going to catch them cosplaying as characters from PJ Masks or something. Not because it wouldn't interest their target audience, it absolutely would, but because it might spark the interest of a separate, less amicable group. So, another weird channel popped up in my recommended feed. Completely different name, right? But guess what? It's the same people from the Amy channel. This is just ridiculous. Someone commented under the video we just saw, "Funny video." The creator replies, "Reading your comment makes me want to create more." Guys, I know you might be playing a little joke, just being a bit silly, egging them on for the memes, but let's just play it safe here, before we end up creating something we can't control. Another comment just says, "were." That's it. Not even the location, where, but the past subjunctive of be. Having actual fetuses in your comment section should not be reassuring. Let's see the creators reply to that. Excuse me?
Seventh casualty.
What the hell happened to the infographics show? Hello, good people of the internet. Today we'll be looking at yet another terrifying animation channel that goes by Mushroom Animation. You take a quick gander at their channel page, and suddenly the name Mushroom Animation makes perfect sense, because watching it feels like an acid trip. The animation style is eerily similar to the likes of Kurzgesagt, In a Nutshell, and the infographics show. But instead of learning about the fascinating world of science, history, or the inner workings of the universe, you get this. Yeah, you get the complete opposite, brain rot. It's so uncanny. Like, let me replace the audio with audio from the very educational infographics show.
Congratulations! You've been invited to a party hosted by none other than famous rap mogul Puff Daddy. It's going to be an extravagant gala and definitely going to skyrocket your social media following. But when you get there, it's just Diddy and a few of his close friends looking like plankton in his basement dungeon. And you're being told to take a bottle of lube to a private room.
Infographics be like, fully wildin' sometimes, like, what even is this? I can't.
I think they've got too many writers or something. Funny and brutal in one title. Nice. What's with the glee smiling from ear to ear? There's way too much joy in this thumbnail considering the subject matter. Wrap it up, you're finished.
Regardless, it's not as bad as Mushroom Animation.
I recognise some of these thumbnails from other Elsagate content farms, specifically Gummy Dora. I can't even tell who copied who. So many kid-related franchises on here. Who the fuck pressed play? What? I swear this dumb shit started playing by itself.
It's me, Mario.
Shut up, man. Is it obvious I don't want to look at this channel anymore? Like, there's nothing to gain here. No profits, just loss. A lot of data loss.
We can call this a brain exercise, though, you know?
Why would watching Mushroom Animation lead to any form of brain activity?
Because your brain is losing weight the longer you watch it.
I don't fucking want that. Before we see what horror they end up turning into, why the hell would someone drink anything at all from an unknown beaker? When has any liquid in laboratory equipment looked appetizing? This man couldn't even be bothered to get an appropriate container and just slapped a juice label on freaking laboratory equipment, and like the complete dunce this fella is, he falls right into it. The scientists should have just left the concoction they were brewing right in the test tube, slapped the juice label on it, and this dumbass would have fetched tongs to hold the test tubes just in case they were too hot while he drank it. I hope he turns into, like, an albino rat with leper's disease, just something deserving. I mean, yeah, I understand what that symbol means, but he could have turned into a female albino rat leper. What the hell is this? Who benefits from this? Oh, okay, so that's what this is. Interesting. Very interesting. Unfortunate, but very interesting. Hate to break it to you, bud, you're still gay. Nah, because there's no way you went and studied advanced chemistry, developed a potion that successfully changes someone's gender to female just to plot against your homeboy. For that, way too much effort went into this. It's premeditated, and hence, you're still gay.
Objection, Your Honor.
Huh?
I'm, standing in as his, lawyer.
What?
Your Honor, it is both unjust and factually inaccurate to label the defendant as homosexual. as the evidence clearly demonstrates that no swords were crossed, so to speak. What we are presented with is an intimate relationship between two consenting individuals of opposite
Consenting?
What we are presented with here is the relation between two individuals of opposite genders. To assert otherwise would be a mischaracterization of the facts at hand.
Blah, blah, blah.
This I can concede. It is true that in theory, my defendant may exhibit certain tendencies that one might colloquially describe as
gay.
However, in practice, such tendencies are far from being substantiated or actionable.
Jesus
the
Christ,
distinction
are
here
you
is
still
critical.
talking?
To draw a parallel, merely entertaining the thought of, say, bashing Joffrey Baratheon's face in does not render one liable for assault and battery charges. Therefore, the prosecution's argument regarding premeditation lacks substantive
This is their more recent stuff. Most of what we saw earlier was months ago. This they released like a day ago. What we notice right off the bat is that mushroom animation seems to be getting their own style now. The art style is almost original, still similar to Gummy Dora, but the overall aesthetic is unique, I hope. Also, the actual content seems pretty chill and family-friendly. Yeah, nothing extreme actually seems to be happening in the videos. It's just really misleading thumbnails. Still scummy nonetheless, but I think we can all agree this is one of the only instances where dishonesty is acceptable. Okay, that can be ignored. Still tame, nothing actually happens. Again? He doesn't even care, just chilling on the toilet.
Guys, this might be Sigma or N.
Don't ever say that shit again.
No problem.
Yeah, so like I said, the videos themselves really aren't all that bad. The thumbnails, though? Beyond freaky. Luring in kids with those thumbnails is abysmal nonetheless, but preferably it's only clickbait. Double-cheeked up Wender wearing Squid Game employee gear for some reason. Look at the actual video. Still just normal Wender. I'll give this channel 2 skull emojis out of 5 because, in truth, there's so much worse on the platform. And unfortunately, that has to be the benchmark. It's still horrid, but it could be worse. Finally, a message to mushroom animation. You gotta tone it down with the thumbnails if you're gonna end up making kid-friendly content anyway. Some of these are really something, and I won't risk showing them a second time. Like, relax. Lay off the shrooms. Seriously.
Eighth casualty.
I can't believe this is a real thumbnail on YouTube. What is this, man? What are we doing? What is this? Minecraft is a game centered around mining and building with a distinct blocky, pixelated aesthetic. Everything adheres to a strict cubic design. If something can't be represented as a block, it remains flat and two-dimensional. No other 3D or dynamic shapes exist in this world. Yet despite these limitations, some people bend the game's fundamental rules solely for the purpose of sexualization. It's truly a shame to see. Realistic Minecraft. You just gave the block tits, that's all you did. You gave it true-to-life knockers, and that was your fix. I'd prefer those silly sprunky in real-life videos to this shit.
But what the hell, boy?
Me 1 millisecond without the Zazu.
The horrifying channel we're looking at today goes by WF Run Gaming. I do not know what the first 2 letters W and F stand for, but Run Gaming is English, and Run Gaming makes even more sense when you carefully observe the content on their homepage. Run Gaming seems to be creating a stalker simulation in Minecraft. A try not to get sexually assaulted walkthrough. They call him Run Gaming because he do be chasing them innocent block lasses on Minecraft. Creepy fucking thumbnails. What are you doing, man? I'm imagining Run Gaming in real life, like actual real life, wondering why he doesn't get any female attention and whatnot. However, with every girl he approaches just like this. His hands, at all times, propped up to their
tatas.
Hi, I'm Run Gaming. Nice to meet you. I saw you moved in some days ago and it looks like we're going to be neighbors, so I just thought to, introduce myself and maybe we can get... All right.
That is not even Minecraft. What are you talking about? Isn't that DOA? Stop that! Oh, finally, an accurate representation of the female specimen in the Minecraft world. But why did he still add realistic in the title? The clouds? Or is it for your poorly superimposed hands? What the actual f*** is happening here? And why did the Chinese need a translation for this singular video? Yeah, I need a break. I just need a little rest and relaxation before seeing any more. My eyes hurt. It could be because of the brightness of my screen or the horrors it brings. Either way, I know I need to shut them close for a while. Maybe forever.
Damn,
get your feet out of my fucking face!
Oh my god!
Are you freaking kidding me? You couldn't even cut the 2D anime girl right, you knobhead! Where's her hand? Ah, simpler times. These are what his thumbnails used to look like, all innocent and kid-friendly. The clickbait then was having a watermelon on the thumbnail, but now he resorts to other true-to-life figurative melons. What a grand shame. Let's take a look at their most popular video, shall we?
No.
Yes!
Oh no!
Oh, my bad. I didn't realize I was supposed to be 2 weeks old to appreciate this. I just clicked because of the 2 gigantic globes you plastered on the thumbnail. I'm so silly. I should have expected your content to treat me like I haven't yet said my first words. Keep your head up, King.
How is he even in Minecraft if his hand is so realistic? How did they make it so realistic? It looks like a real hand and a real arm. That's so realistic. That's a background of Minecraft. That's so crazy.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
4 years of age. Max. Another comment left by a viewer says, red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart, and then the viewer's government name. 32 likes. The comment section is just a playing field for bots and actual children, but mainly the former. Let's go back to actually analyse the content of WF Run Gaming's most popular video, with close to 5 million views. So it started off with him digging his hand into the you-know-what of a hen. Not sure what the need for that was. Maybe he got tired of sitting around waiting for it to lay an egg and took matters into his own hands. Literally. Or maybe he's just a sadistic sicko who harasses anything he comes across. Flightless bird or Minecraft block lady. Either way, that whole scene does not seem to be addressed, as there's a transition to the next part. You know, the part where he harasses the Minecraft block lady. Unfortunately, or rather fortunately, what am I thinking? Before WF Run Gaming can make the threat of his presence known to the unsuspecting lass, he is swallowed into the earth, where he may die at the hands of starving zombies. Best of luck, I say while not meaning it. What did I say about your goddamn feet? Actually, question, are you just completely naked while you record these videos? Like just fully
unclothed?
Making this in your room? Does having your bare ass out somehow add to the immersive experience of whatever this is? I don't think it's ever implied Minecraft Steve is walking around butt naked in the game, so this is just all you're doing. I don't want to hear you complain, I wish my cheeks didn't jiggle as much when I hop around fully naked doing my Minecraft parkour. Like, no one asked for that. This is all you, bud. With all due respect, this improv is not required or requested. Put some damn clothes on! Their actual content seems to mainly be heightened brain rot and nothing else. With goofy sound effects every 2 seconds just to serve as a notification chime to remind the fetus watching to stay conscious and not lose focus at the peak cinema on display. I'm going to give this channel 3 skull emojis out of 5. Looking back at mushroom animation, they deserve the same score, but considering the 3-year interval I take in making videos, I think I didn't realise the first part of that video was the same channel. 3 skull emojis is bad, but still, there are worse. I'm saving my 5 skull rating for the very worst channel I come across. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you lot in the next one.
Ninth casualty.
Hello, good people of the internet, it's Villainy, and I'm solely here to ruin your day. Today's channel it's a bad one. It sends shivers down my spine. It makes me clench my cheeks in misery. It makes me angry at the world.
This channel gave me insomnia, to be honest. So traumatizing, I couldn't ever shut my eyes. Not for even 3 minutes.
Yeah, the breakfast at 1 p.m. was definitely by choice.
Clarification. What I mean is, I dreamt about staying awake thanks to this channel. Equally uncomfortable. Pretty sure it still counts as insomnia.
The channel we'll be looking at today goes by Big Bar. The Bar black sheep of the family who pursued YouTube to prove everyone wrong.
And prove wrong they did. With 2 million subscribers, your mark has definitely been left.
The mark being the permanent scars you've left for the populace to cherish. Thank you, Big Bar, we all say in unison. Very cool censorship. I like how they put YouTube so as to communicate to us that yes, they are willing to show so much more to their beloved audience and aren't being held down by ethics, morals or conscience, but instead it's this damn platform called YouTube. YouTube and its silly restrictions, right? You do know you could always leave and take your business elsewhere, right?
This is what we look at.
Anxiety from inside out taking several shits and... John, are you on, man? What the hell is this?
Melon, melon, melon. Yeah, ice cream. Yeah.
If it doesn't smell like ice cream, nor taste like ice cream, hell, it doesn't even look like ice cream, for fuck's sake! Then it's not bloody ice cream!
Hey.
I'll give you $20 if you don't take.
Now, for what good reason is fear from inside out on steroids?
That skinny, jittery little guy, suddenly jacked out of his mind, is hilarious. Like, what's he scared of? Not hitting his protein intake for the day?
It's character development. He is overcoming his fears.
By dressing like a male stripper?
Now get out!
Yeah. Jesus Christ. What are these textures? Eyeballs stretching out of his skin. He looks like a burn victim. Okay, I'm convinced this is the worst looking 3D animation channel I've ever seen. It makes GM Craft look like a visual masterpiece.
What do you want?
A chocolate.
You want what?
What chocolate?
Oh, you poor thing.
So, like, is this supposed to be the running gag? That baby Joy keeps eating feces from the so-called responsible adults around her? This is what we're doing now? This is the content people are out here consuming?
Running gag. Hello.
Adulthood needs to be attained.
Hey.
I didn't finish. Adulthood needs to be attained urgently, immediately, expeditiously. Because there is no way grown people sat down, animated this, edited it, uploaded it, and thought, yeah, this is it. This is the peak of entertainment.
Oh, I thought you were referring to me for a bit.
And also grow the fuck up. Running gag? Are you serious?
Say mommy. Say mommy! Mommy, mommy, mommy!
Why is it jiggling? Why is it jiggling?
Meow, meow,
If I see another turd, I'm crashing out. If I see another turd, I'm crashing the fuck. Big bar, listen, peer to peer, soul to soul. Have you ever considered gardening? Or maybe woodworking, painting, flipping thrift finds, heck, even baking? There are so many ways to create, to build, to make something that actually matters. It doesn't have to be like this. You don't have to keep running in circles, chasing something that'll never fill that void. There are other paths, ones that won't leave you hollow inside. Even if they don't pay as much, they offer something far greater. Inner peace, a sense of purpose, the kind of fulfillment that doesn't fade when the lights go out. Because at the end of the day, what's the point of stacking riches if your soul is bankrupt? A wise man once said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." So ask yourself, what are you really chasing? And is it worth losing yourself over?
That was poetic as hell. But let's be real. Big Ba ain't hearing none of that. They're in too deep. Can't expect them to suddenly gain an interest in birdwatching or whatever. Want to know what they have an interest in, though?
I don't care.
I like big girls, itty bitty girls, Mississippi girls, inner city girls, I like the pretty girl with the sundress.
Is that Kane from the Amazing Digital Circus? With bloody knockers! Anxiety spider. Anxiety turns into a creature that induces fear. Makes sense. How many versions of the same 4 characters do you have? I genuinely can't tell if it's a new character or just another cursed transformation of the same one. This whole universe is a hot mess. We've got instances where different versions of the same character interact with each other, meaning they're canonically separate beings. Just clones, I guess. Same general look, same name, but totally different individuals. We literally just saw regular skinny Fear, though in the beginning we were introduced to jacked up Thanos. Or is it Hulk? I don't freaking know what he's trying to be, Fear. So I'm assuming them to be 2 separate people with potentially different personalities too. I could spend time trying to understand the intricate world Big Bar has woven, but, like you guessed it, I don't care. How? There's no way it happened again. The hell? Where's your plot, mate? Go out and look for it.
We're coming in. Oh, the door hurt me, Joey.
She just sacrificed her older version for no reason at all. Pretty sure you could have timed that right.
Here, let me do it. Me.
Okay, so why is Baby Jax's ass crack in my face? Did I ask for that? Did you guys ask for that? Big Bar, did you ask for that? Yup, wrap it up. I'm giving this channel 4 skull emojis out of 5. No. Get out.
10th casualty.
Huh?
The channel we're looking at today is quite sad, actually. A clearly talented team of animators just...
Wylin.
Like, this looks undeniably good. So good that it becomes a source of sorrow. The deep, aching kind that comes from witnessing untapped potential, from seeing brilliance applied tragically. It's the sorrow of imagining what could have been, the masterpieces that could have emerged, the wonders that could have been brought to life, if this same level of skill had been directed towards something greater, something truly meaningful. But instead... Today's channel goes by Riggy Piggy. And like a piggy, Riggy is starving for the clicks, hence the abundance of ass and, well, tits. I don't get why the Among Us crewmate needs to be involved in this formula. Is Among Us even still relevant in big 2025? And is that the flipping doll from Squid Game? Aren't there enough female sprunkies? Can we leave the guys to be, you know? Guys! This channel is way too freaky. What the hell? Characters spanning from multiple dimensions like it's some kind of unholy crossover event. This Among Us crewmate has seen it all. Pimp of the multiverse. One moment, Tunner is rocking the Squid Game contestant tracksuit, and the next, Gray is sistering up with Amanda the Adventurer. And I don't even know who the hell that is.
That's Dora the Explored. What? I'm actually proud of that one.
Are you really?
Never.
The saddest part of this channel is the fact that they started off somewhat sane. I said somewhat. Like, for instance, their first ever video. It's pretty normal looking. The thumbnail's quite creative.
I love you, darling.
Oh, God. After that, ski-beady toilets have destroyed the whole city.
Well, at least there were subtitles. Look, whatever the fuck that was, it's way better than the shit they make now. And that's a fact!
Indeed.
That moan was diabolical.
Felt things he'd never felt before.
Laying flat on his belly with his cheeks piercing the stratosphere, what kind of treatment is he seeking? What's he in for?
He's in for a good time.
The perfect contestant for the Squid Game. Make room. Make room. It makes sense because Among Us characters are quite dangerous and sneaky.
Mainly the imposter, the rest are just chilling.
I love the Family Guy fall reference and the Tom and Jerry head bump injury, also the emphasis on the roundness of his rosy cheeks. Appreciate the detail.
Oh, our main character is quite devious, isn't he? Quite the clever, cunning fox. I'm actually curious to see what happens next. I'm genuinely entertained. You'd almost forget this was the thumbnail of the video. That's crazy.
So our main character is the spawn of the devil. Got it. This guy lost his face just for looking at him wrong. I don't think the real threat here is the Squid Game employees.
What strenuous physical activity do you guys think he undertook in order to make one arm so unnaturally strong?
Interesting. Let's have a conversation about the age of the Squid Game doll. Did you guys know the Squid Game doll is actually...
Let's leave that to your imagination. All you should know is this little guy is wanted for several concurrent crimes against humanity.
Good ending. A better one would be if her light ray could sear through the door. Imagine instead of a cupcake, EDP came back with a gaping hole from a laser in the heart.
If it couldn't pierce through a measly wooden door, I can't imagine its luck against that much. Well, against that much. The laser's gonna lose all its energy before it reaches the center. Because science!
Round of applause to the idiot of the century. It's him. He's here. That's the idiot of the century. Let's toast to his idiocy. Falling for the turnaround text at this point in your career. Get off the seat. How do you guys feel about the new game 2? I wouldn't say I like it all that much.
I think I'll just stick to the actual Squid Game. You know, the one where a bunch of people are trapped in a high-stakes game they can't escape?
Kind of like Kaiji, but with less gambling and more existential dread.
Hello there.
Oh, wow. Is there actually a being whose abilities surpass that of the Red Among Us crewmate? Things are getting interesting, dare I say.
I always knew Shadow was an inner baddie, This diva slaying heavy in them red bottoms. I don't mind being stepped on with those. Wink, wink.
Okay, what the hell, man? When is it established Tunner can do this? Why should anybody at all be able to do this? Imagine just about when they were going to arrest P. Diddy, he transformed into freaking Alicia Keys. Alright, my Diddy count is now 2. I've mentioned P. Diddy twice consecutively. I don't know why it's funny seeing Diddy's face in my video description, but let's see how long I can keep this going. I would say that's a silly death, but honestly, I too would be stunned in confusion if I saw that happen in front of me. There'd be so much to rethink. I'm going to give this channel 4 skull emojis out of 5. Very strange channel with surprisingly talented animators, and that's clearly a recipe for disaster. Stay safe out there, people, and I'll catch you lot in the next one.
Bye, y'all.